Good morning, Laguna Woods. Thank you for tuning in. This is Inspiration for Today. You know, we've been on a couple of months now, and I'm so blessed to have done a lot of shows and meet and get to know better some new friends. Melody Wang is with us again. She was on last week, and I invited her back because we didn't get a chance to talk about your ministry. But the reason that I am so pleased is just because we've been able to think about verses and how they apply to our life. And I want to start today with a deep question. I'm kidding a little bit, not that deep. Do you like donuts? I love donuts. And in fact, over the years, I have this thing that I help myself. If I have to go to the dentist, I immediately go get a donut afterwards. And the reason that I do that is A, it gets me through the dentist, and B, it puts me back in a good mood. But anyway, and why do you think I brought up donuts? Well, believe it or not, and I know you'll believe it, Melody is one of a team of donut cutters that we have within Saddleback Laguna Woods. Now, let me give you the verse for today. And then you'll see how what Melody and the team does applies to this. It comes from Psalm 95, verse 6, and it says, "Come, let us bow down in worship." Worship is one of the highest things we do in life. Now, how do the donuts fit into that? Do you even know? I didn't tell you until right before that we were going to do it this way. Do you even, well, let's just start with the basics of it. What motivated you to get involved? Because this means you have to come very early to church.
Yes.
Very early.
Well, 7:30. It's not that early. My husband get up at 6, so
Oh,
it's kind
okay.
of get used to
Blame
that.
him, yeah.
Yeah. And after, from last week, after we know the Saddleback Church, so we like it. And after my husband retired, so I wanted to move to California and with my parents.
I'm so glad you did.
Yeah. And but we look at my sister's area in Acadia. The housing is so expensive.
Oh.
But I have a brother living in Irvine, so we found a place in Laguna Woods. And I said, my husband loves it. I said, great. Okay, now just move there. So we did. In 3 months, everything's settled.
Wow.
Okay, in 3 months, we moved to California, from Michigan to California.
And how many years ago?
That was like 6 years ago.
6 years ago, wow.
6 years ago. And we know directly into the Laguna Woods. And then I said, okay. So I go through the internet finding out where's the Saddleback Church. I said, okay, that's not far, just El Toro to the east. And I said, that's good. And then once I look at their website, I know more about the Saddleback Church. And I said, oh, wait, they have a campus. Okay. Do they have a campus in Laguna Woods? And yes, they do have one in Clubhouse 5. I said, super. So after we move here and the next week, and we just directly go to the place, and we've been there from that day.
Well, I'm so glad you're a blessing to
so
us. So now this is now your church home.
yeah, right.
And so how did you get involved with I call it the donut ministry, but really it's a part of the big hospitality thing.
Right, it's a big hospitality, and I think in 2 weeks or something, and the pastor calls the ministry, and then I just go to the back and sign up for hospitality, and I was
Oh.
so impressed. I think at that time was Joyce, and Joyce just replied right back, welcome. And then I said, whoa, I never see the
Yeah.
ministry so effective and efficient. And then, start that on. And
Yes.
I'm in the hospitality and doing Costco shopping, just
That's right.
whatever,
I keep
yeah,
mentioning the
they
donuts,
need.
but you also are involved with shopping and helping to supply the things that we need. And by the way, as we talk, they're putting up pictures both of your team of donut cutters, but also perhaps of some of the hospitality things. And because you have, well, actually, I think ministry should be fun.
Yes,
And I
every time,
think you guys
yes.
have fun in the kitchen.
Oh, yes, because the thing is impressed me the most. Every Sunday I come in, especially I'm on hospitality team time. And then I come in and I saw all those different people, and they come in work on different ministry,
Yeah.
and they just so organized, so cohesive, and everyone knows what they're doing.
Well,
And to me, it's just like such a big family.
it is
Everyone
that.
knows what they are doing, and I'm in the back and cutting donuts, and we got helpers. And then even coffee makers help us, and I learned a lot about how to cut donuts very fast. Okay, and engineer teach us how to cut
Really?
fast.
They would do that. That's
Yeah,
good.
they
That's
teach us how to
good.
cut fast and not get in your hands. All
Yes,
right.
that's very important.
And also, and I do my little creativities and to arrange donuts on the plates, big trays.
I
I every time I try different ways and see how much I can pile on, and that
so
kind of
you
stuff.
play your own little game.
Yes, you got
Yeah.
to. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
No, I appreciate that. But here's the
you'll
thing.
find yours too.
Well, one of your donut teammates saves me a little of
Your
the apple
favorite,
fritter.
right? Yeah.
That is tough to beat. But anyway, that's a whole nother story.
Right.
What I really wanted to get across, though, and to our audience, because we have a lot of ministries that seem, well, maybe on the surface, not all that important. But the reality is, it is important because it helps in your case, it not only helps the fellowship, but also the worship.
Yes.
So the people come in, get their donuts and maybe an egg or something too, and then they take it to their table, and now they're ready to worship. And we do all these things. In fact, I'm pretty sure your husband, Yarming, is involved in our cushion ministry.
Yes,
And
he
not
does
many
some.
people have a cushion ministry, but you who have been in Clubhouse 5, you know that those chairs can get a little hard. And so we actually bring in like 300 cushions of our own that are better than the ones there, just so we can enhance worship.
Yes.
It's all about that. We do all these other things on the side just because we value worship. So, on behalf of the congregation, I thank you. I thank the team that we put up earlier, and so even all the ministries fit together, and that's really an important one. But you, like we said, you do have fun back there.
Oh yeah, we have a fun in the front too,
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
then
Well, you're a fun person. That's why I wanted you
yeah,
on.
it's a great day, joyful days in the morning, Sunday morning, and after cutting all those donuts, get on the front, and then we serve people, and we saw all those people. We don't see it every day, and to me, it's great, and we enjoy talking to them, ask how's going, everything, and also we wish them have a good worship,
Yes,
with the Lord. And we have great worship teams
we
and
do.
great
We
sermons.
do.
And yeah, it's a joyful day.
No, I tell
Yeah.
you, Melody, I appreciate you. I appreciate the way all this fits
I'm
together.
looking forward
And
every Sunday. I
so
enjoy it.
the verse again for today, come, let us bow down and worship, Psalm 95, verse 6. And worship is something, well, actually, we're going to talk a little bit more about the whole subject of worship tomorrow. Tomorrow's
Okay.
Fun Friday. We've got a show that we've never done before, anything like it. So you're going to want to tune in tomorrow. Until then, may you have a great day. Bye, Laguna Woods.
All right. Thank you. It's done.